same tree. In this problem, given the roots of two binary trees p and q, we need to write a function to check if they are the same or not. Two binary trees are considered the same if they are structurally identical and the nodes have the same value. So for example, these two trees, they're both structurally identical and the values on at each node are the same, therefore they're the same tree, they're equal to each other. In this example, although the nodes or the value at each node are the same, so one here, two here, two here, as you can see, the first tree does not have a right branch, but it does have a left branch, and the right tree does have a right branch, but it doesn't have a left branch. So they're not structurally identical, and so we need to return false. In example 3, they're both structurally identical. However, the values at the nodes aren't the same. At the first node, they are the same. On the far left, however, one is 2 and the other is 1, and vice versa. One is 1 and the other is 2. So we have to return false. So this is a very simple problem we're going to solve through recursion. What we're going to do is, first and foremost, we're going to check if tree node P and tree node Q are null. So if P is equal to null and at the same time Q is equal to null, that's awesome for us. We need to return true. So if they're both null at the same time, that ensures structural identity. So we return true. Otherwise, if one of them is null, so if one of them is null and the other one isn't, so if P is null or if Q is null, then we need to return false. That means they don't have the same structure. Otherwise, if both P and Q are not null, then we need to check the value at the node. So if P.val is not equal to Q.val, then also we need to return false. Now we need to check the entire tree. So we return is same tree. We need to compare the left branch of the left tree with the left branch of the right tree, and we need to compare the right branch of the left tree with the right branch of the right tree. So return is same tree of p.left with q.left, and is same tree with p.right and q.right. So let's check this out through an example. I'll take example 1. We have tree node P is equal to 1 and tree node Q is equal to 1. Alright, so if P and Q are both null, is that the case? No. Is one of them null? No. So we check, are the values at the nodes the same? They are, so we skip this as well. And we return is same tree of p.left, q.left, and then is same tree of p.right and q.right. Let's start here. So now we're checking tree node P is now 2 and tree node Q is now 2. Similarly, we're going to go through this code and we're going to go through the same set of steps, and we're going to find out that they are the same value. So we're going to once again go to this statement p.left, q.left, which is now null and null. So is P and Q both null at the same time? Yes, so return true. And the output of the first recursive statement is same tree of p.left and q.left is now true. And we need to check this one. And if you go through the same set of steps, it's also going to return true. And then finally, true and true, that's true. So we return true for this example. Let's submit our code and see if it works. Awesome. So like I said, it's a simple problem. I hope you found that video helpful, and thanks for watching.